Alrighty. Welcome one and all back to the lovely dark. You're here with me, OneManJack, and we're playing some more Ring Runners. Now you might notice some unsightly black bars at the top and bottom of the screen, and that's because in an attempt to not be quite so amateur, I've changed up the I actually did some research into graphical resolutions and how to record and whatnot. And I found out that Ring Runner has a very odd resolution. It's very wide and not very tall. So if you want to record it in a natural resolution, you're going to have black bars in the top and bottom, which I believe will help me to record smoother. Because, as you all know, I have had horrible frame rate up until now. So I just recorded a practice video doing a side mission to get a little bit of money, and the frame rate seems stable, so this hopefully is a good middle ground. I don't want to... well, actually no, I take that back. I don't really have a choice, and I guess I'm gonna lower the resolution as much as it needs to be lowered until I can get something appearing a decent frame rate, because, let's be honest, 3 frames per second does not make for a fun video. But either way, I've wasted enough time gabbing on things you can see with your working eyes. I'm assuming you have eyes. Let's get right into this. Let's see. What kind of person would willfully live around Topper and her middlemen? Well, guess we're about to find out. Let's see. What was I using? I had rockets. I had that. I had that. I had that. Okay. Okay, I remember how to pilot, and I had to take a moment to get reacquainted. Because I was running a completely different ship. I did one of the multiplayer maps where you can use some pre-built rank 5 hulls, and boy, rank 5s are awesome. I was using a stealth bomber rogue that I'll probably use at some point during this game because it's... Ah, God, Hermit, where'd you come from? Whoa! 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 Calm down! Where did he come from? Let's reload that. Okay. Oh my pardons! I had you figured for a middleman. Should've known better. That girl ain't sent a meaty one my way in a while. Just the ribby ones she wants weeded. What brings you to this quad, stranger? Keeping a promise to an old friend. That's so. Nice to see folks remembering old friends these days. It's tough when they're in another galaxy. Might just be hours away, but somehow all that space makes him feel more distant, doesn't it? What kind of promise are you keeping, if you don't mind my badgering? It's complicated. Complicated like free-handed fractal astronomy, or explaining like your love for tingly corn juice in a fruit jar to your lady friend? More like the second one, I suppose. I'm not even gonna try and make sense of that. Ah, well that is complicated then. Let me guess my involvement. An eviction notice? More or less. Say no more. If you want me gone, just give me a new rock. I don't think Topper will approve. She seems to want the necklace all to herself. Of course, but not every rock in the system's a part of her necklace. There's a comet path not far from here. Go wrangle it for me. Okay, sure, why not? I mean, I've done stupider things for less reason. If we're going to have to lasso us a space rock, we're probably better off in a grappler. The G2 Link's loadout should still be in full garbage grappling mode unless you fiddled with it. It might work well for this mission. But you seem to be fond of flying all our ships like bumper cars, so the choice is yours. Hey, I do not fly it like a bumper car. And the G2 Link is, in fact, still in grappling, so I'm going to use that, because it's easy. And I don't want to have to remake a new ship just to grapple one meteor. Let's catch this ice cube before it slips away. Not much to say or do for this part. Just gotta... Now, let's get this thing back to the hermit. So, man, it's been a while since I, did an episode of Ring Runner. I don't really have an excuse for that, aside from... I didn't really feel like the Ring Runner mood. Very much enjoyed playing some, Enter the Gungeon. I, uploaded the first episode, well, first proper episode. I uploaded an episode of the tutorial, but that doesn't actually count. Uploaded the first episode of that today, and man, you, anyone who watches that and knows the game, you might be in for a little surprise, but suffice to say, I do much better than I thought I did. Unfortunately, that is also in a garbage frame rate because I was still figuring things out, but whoop, that's the wrong direction. Now that I got things kind of figured, I'm hoping that from now on future episodes will have a stable frame rate. Like, it's not the best frame rate, but it's not, like, just cutting out half a second here and there. I'm back already. Color me stirred. Can I ask you a question with no offense meant? What are you exactly? You can ask, but I don't know how to answer. Well, you can start by saying you're a sage. Who taught you? A man named Calypso. Calypso? As in Algray Calypso? Yeah, you know him? Not personally, but I reckon every sage knows of him. He a big deal? You might say that. He's the first non-Sophian sage there ever was. Brought coronas to all us folks with curly horns. A real star-sized burr in the CIR's backside. Oh, without the curly horns. So we have Sophians, apparently have horns, and I'm guessing they were the social elite, and they had these magic godlike powers of being sages, and Calypso is taking a little bit of that magic and spreading it around. Fate was smiling at you good and wide to meet him. It's an honor to be evicted by you. Sorry. I wouldn't be doing this if it weren't for Tapa. It's the only way she'll let me build Xerx's shrine on the other side of the necklace. She promised you a rock in exchange for booting me off mine. In so many words, yes. You can't trust that chickadee with a carton of spoiled milk, but I reckon I've got a solution. Before that, let me teach something at you. A little macro to keep the middlemen's missiles away. Alright, let's see this macro. Oh, this level. Making a macro to stop an attack's easy, because we ain't gotta worry about what won't hurt us, right? Well, that's not a jar of pondering. I mean it clear and literal. This magnification, rockets and lasers, mass and energy are all the same. Stop enough of it here, and the waves of atoms trying to form at higher levels will sink into nothing noise. You twig? I see you're talking words, but I'm not sure communication is occurring. Shoot the bad orbs before they get at you. Okay. Who recognizes this minigame? That's right, it's Missile Command! Albeit a slightly harder to play version of Missile Command. Oh my gosh, the aiming for these orbs is weird. Like, my left stick rotates the ship, and then holding X charges down how far the purple burst goes. Oh, it's not fun. There's a bunch of bonus missions to do all of these Sage ability unlocks perfectly, and this one, oh boy, doing this mission perfectly took a lot of practice. Like, it took 2 hours of trying just to get it, because as time goes past, the missiles speed up, And then they fragment into other missiles, and I can promise you I'm gonna lose at least 2 of those 6 nodes at the bottom there. Unless I remember how to do this mission very well, which is possible. Not likely, but possible. Forgive my silence, I'm trying so hard at this. Like, any other part of this game, I'd laugh, I'd share a joke, I'd tell a story. Did I tell the story where I almost broke my arm? I don't think I did. I'll tell that story here in a moment, after I'm done tryharding. God, that's bright! Ow, my eyes! Like, see, this is what I was talking about. If you remember, in the first stage ability unlock, I restarted instantly. If you don't restart the moment the mission starts, this happens. Can you see anything? Can you even see where the missiles are? I can't. I'm losing shit because I'm blind. I'm gonna lose the mission right here. Watch it. I'm just waiting for it. I'm waiting for it to say mission lost. Because of the solar flare occurring. Ow, my eyes. Oh, I won. Let's see the middlemen wedge a missile through that now. Your bubble's gonna be tighter than a Momish squint. I guess the Momish squint's tight? I don't know. Bonus failed. Yeah, flawless defense. Because you blinded me? If you want to load up that macro we learned from the old Carter, just pop it into your Corona, which is that little crystal-like node at the bottom left corner of the ship template. Or you could keep using Time Levy. I'm sure his feelings will weather the rebuff. Well, I'm gonna switch back into my C3 Bodkin. And I am, in fact, going to equip the... where is it? There it is, the shield macro. Which means I've got 3 slots left. That's enough for Salvation, heal every time I use an ability. I'll take Stubborn Thread. Then I can also fit Steadfast Thread, Reduce Disables, or Amplify, Reduce Cooldowns. I'm gonna take the Amplifier. Do I have enough money for it? 50 grand! Half of my current money. Worth it. Okay. Am I studying caster veterancy? I should be. Yes, I'm about to be. Okay. So, really not happy with everything because I've got empty slots and just my current loadout as a whole I'm not too fond of. Oh, longbow. Let's trade that out for... Can I afford those heat-seeking rockets? Yes, go ahead and purchase these. Don't care about the research fee. Okay, because I am not accurate enough to hit those longbow rockets often enough. And I've got the, I do have heated warheads, right? Yeah, thermal warheads, so if any of the heat-seeking rockets hit, they will add more heat and make the next rockets easier to hit. So that's good. The plan's simple. I'll move my shack over to this other rock and keep your friend's shrine safe for as long as my thread allows. Sounds good. What should I do with the comet then? Keep it as a pet. A pet rock. Well, he almost killed me. He did kill me. He killed me twice. And I killed myself a 3rd time. Beautiful. Okay, so let's try that again, but without me being stupid, please. Ugh. I'm not fond of these survival style missions, where it's just survive for X time. Okay, I've got my Veteracy charges up. I'm in the swing of things. Well, I'm out of missiles. And because this is a caster and I didn't have much spare room in my system slot, I have no way to reload those missiles. Guess I'm going pure energy on this run. What's left of it. Ow! Son of a... I hate grapplers. They just slammed me into those rocks twice for 2 quick kills. Or to quickly pop both of my cheesy life-saving abilities. Ow. Get away from me. You grappler douche. Oh my god, so many of them! Take a hint and die! Oh, that's awful lot of realtors, ain't they? And does without a deed. What a mess. Tapa knew it would come to this. Beating you two is gonna be like drowning kittens in a swamp. That's horrible and morbid. And not at all accurate, as you're about to learn. Oh my gosh! So many of them. Gotta do that all again from the beginning. Only got 5,000 plex for it too. Okay, so... Actually, restart mission from hangar. What's my current system slot? Nano repair bots and the anti-projectile plating. I need both of those! I guess I need the missile restocker more, though. Replace the pulsar. I want the charge caster core to be Y, and then the Maserati pulsar to be A, and then I've got space on this to fit something, especially if I take off the wave generator. Statopotential field. That's a pretty fun one, if I remember. Yeah, let's buy that. Now what should I bind the statopotential field as? That can be B. Okay. Look at my battery really quick. Sorry about this, folks. Just, Nope. Oh, that's a bad plan. Okay, we're ready. We're back in it. Alright, so I've got more guns and less dead weight. Oh my gosh, they kill you so quickly. Turns out, having more missiles to fire at your enemy is a good thing. Who'd have thunk that one? Also, having an easy guaranteed AoE hit ability is also a good thing. Running out of energy is less good. Really missing that. Oh god, what is my shield? My shields are garbage. Okay, I need a better shield is the problem. Okay, I see what the problem is now. Restart from the hangar. My shield just was not regenerating anything. And I can't afford the elastic shield, so I get the rigid shield with a regen module. There we go. That should be a little bit better. Okay, we're good. We're fine. If I remember to use my Sage ability more, that might help. Oh my god. If I die again, I might have to lower the difficulty up until the point that I can afford better stuff, because... man. Playing Archsage without any of the equipment that I want and need is a little bit harder than I was expecting. Like, I'm used to playing with a rank 5, fully kited out death machine of murder, and well, that's one cheat death. That's the second cheat death. Ah, my fingers hurt. I just need to keep moving, and then fire at them while they chase me. Okay. I do have a good bit more shield regeneration, I see. That's a good thing. How far is it? Oh, we're almost to the that whole swarm of haters. So here's what I'm gonna do. Yeah, top a nude. Yeah, shut up. Gonna go this way. Fire at them while they try and chase me. Gonna actually use my Sage ability like a smart person. Serves him right! I can't abide kitten violence. Oh boy, okay. That was tougher than I was expecting. But we're good. We're fine and good. We're both good and fine. And even better, the frame rate isn't shit anymore. Yay! Thanks again for everything. What's your name anyways? Don't you worry about the name. It's just one more thing to forget. Hope Tapa and her middlemen haven't turned you off from belts altogether. Some interesting folks living out on those belts. Lots of dullards, too. Or so I've learned. What'll you do now? I was thinking I might try to find out who I am. Classic journey. No, I mean, what I am. Calypso said he'd tell me when he found out. Finding for Calypso ain't gonna be easier than finding the meaning of life. If he were an easy man to find, the CIR would have cut his thread long ago. There's a sage that might help you, though. Hapti, the Smiling Orb. And where can I find him? Not a bee's clue, but I know a man who might if you get a chance to ask him. The Oracle of Vorak. Sounds eccentric. You gonna be alright out here alone in your shed? Oh sure, I spend most of my time fishing in the Subrostrum anyways. Will it be any different over here? Entirely. So different in fact I won't be able to tell at all. Too complicated for my skull stuffing. Also, I got my tingle juice, so I'm gonna be alright. Wait, that throwaway comment a while back earlier in the episode about trying to explain his love for tingly corn juice to his loved one. That wasn't just a joke. That was his personal life story. Now let me give you one more thing before you go. Always bite off as much as you can chew, but never talk with your mouth full. Come for a mason jar of my sunshine sauce? When are you gonna get out of my necklace, Grandpa? I'll leave when you're old enough to miss me, darling. Relocated. Alright, well, that mission was way harder than I thought it would be, and I think I'm gonna keep it to 2 missions per episode, because that sounds like a good amount, and oh hell, I am at almost exactly half an hour of recording, which means that my curtain is indeed calling me, so I'll have to bid you all lovely people adieu until I see you next time on the dark side. Keep it classy, folks.